So this video is a do not buy, but for the Callisto Protocol, it's do not buy right now, because at the moment this game is very, very badly optimized. And I mean, I haven't played a game for a long time that's been this poorly optimized, at least when you're playing on PC. And this has nothing to do with the build of my PC, my rig, or whatever you want to call it. The recommended processor is a Ryzen 5 3600. I've got the Ryzen 7 3700X. 16 gig RAM, I've got that in DDR4. And for the graphics, you need a GTX 1070 or an AMD Radeon RX 5700. I have an RTX 2070 Super in my PC, so it's nothing to do with my PC build. I have absolutely no idea why, but there's no high, ultra, medium, low, at least what I could find, and I looked through these settings, so I don't know what's going on with this game. But I was pleasantly surprised by what they've done. I don't really care about graphics whatsoever, but these graphics are amazing. I cannot knock them for how good this game looks. But when I'm on the market looking for a video game, I don't care how it looks, it's about the gameplay. And I would much rather sit there and play something like Vampire Survivors over playing something like the Callisto Protocol. As well as amazing graphics, the game also does have a really good atmosphere. I'm going to say just wait until there's a big sale, at least on PC. I can't talk about console. I played this on PC. I bought it through Steam, and an hour later I refunded it because I couldn't carry on with how bad it was performing for me. So it's got amazing graphics, it's got a very good atmosphere, but it's not scary. There's jump scares, but they are so predictable. And I am one of the worst people in the world when it comes to horrors. I cannot stand jump scares, but this one just didn't get me at all. And I was sat there, headphones on, and it just didn't make any difference. There was nothing in this game that gave me that sort of fear factor. And then tied in with that, the combat absolutely sucks. All you do is lean and dodge enemies, then attack them, and that is it. There's nothing else to it in terms of the melee. I don't know about guns or anything like that. I literally made it about an hour into this game, and I had to refund it because of what we'll speak about a little bit later in the video. But not only that, I tested something out with these enemies. I got myself killed multiple times by the same enemy because I've heard that they're going to be selling death animations. And the animation, the sequence of when you die, is the same thing over and over again, depending on the enemy. So one of the funky creatures is going to snap your neck. The robot is going to stamp on your head and explode your entire head. But it's the same thing every single time, depending on the enemy. And then the reason I refunded this game after an hour of game time is because the game drops frames all the time, even through cutscenes. And I'm going to say it's optimized in that department, so for the frame drops, it's optimized as well as Cyberpunk was on the Xbox One and the PS4. So basically there's no fucking optimization whatsoever. It is horrible to sit there and play, and I've looked on Steam at the reviews. The game is currently sat at mostly negative, it's 34% positive, that was 27% when I bought it. It's had over 5,000 reviews, and the majority of complaints is because of the lack of optimization. People are even starting to call this game the Stutter Protocol. It's fucking horrible to sit there and try to play this game. If that wasn't a thing, if it was optimized and it didn't drop frames all the time, I would probably recommend this game. That's the one major thing that let it down for me. But there are a couple of other things, like if they do sell death animations, I think that's fucking ridiculous. But not only that, they are selling a season pass that comes with new game modes and story content, is locked behind a £23 purchase, and that's on top of an already £50 game. I mean, you can pay £70 on Steam and you'll get the deluxe edition that comes with the season pass, so you pay £20 for the season pass. But if you buy the game separately, it's £49 or 50 quid, and with the season pass, that's going to bump it up to a little over 70. And then as time goes on, I think it's in the summer next year, there's going to be story content. So they've held it behind a paywall, and I think that's totally fucking unacceptable. But not only that, there is a 2-month wait for New Game Plus and Hardcore mode. Those really should have been in this game at launch. Those should have been default options because this game is not an indie game. It's £50 to buy the base edition of this game. And it seems as though all they've done is spend all of their time and their resources on the graphics for the game which is not how a game should be. I totally understand video games are art, is what some people would say, and they have all these different art designers and things like that. And I appreciate all that stuff when the game fucking works, and this game just does not work on PC. So at least for the time being, until they've put out bug fixes and patches, I'm going to say do not buy the Callisto Protocol. It is not worth paying £50 or $70 to get the season pass and have to go through the amount of stuttering and frame drops that you are going to experience. And I mean, there were points where it was stuttering so bad, I thought my PC had froze. The entire game just wanted to close itself down. It was so bad the game completely froze. And I mean, this stuttering isn't just you're going to play half an hour, then you're going to get the odd stutter here and there every 5 to 10 minutes. This shit is happening from the moment you begin this story, every maybe minute or so. Sometimes it happens every 10 to 15 seconds. It is terribly optimized. It runs like a piece of shit. And I'm so glad that Steam has the option to play games for a couple of hours, then refund them. Because there is no way, in its current state, I am keeping this title. And on that note, we are going to leave the video there. Check out this video if you want to see other content on the channel. I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.